Turn me up a little bit, or just a little bit more. I got a message that I want to send across the world. Listen, baby. But I am feeling a ways right now because I set up this live. Now, this was my fault. It's important in every situation to realize what your fault is. So I set up this live. I was going to post on YouTube and I was going to tease the live. I'm going to set up a post on YouTube, tease the live, and then I was going to send it to, to Twitter and Facebook and all these other things. So I'm on YouTube and I'm like, why is the live not on here? I'm figuring out. I'm like, where's the live? Where's the live? Where's the live? I go back to StreamYard. I realize I accidentally scheduled it to go to Facebook and Instagram. I can't think of a worse live stream that I would have had than going to Facebook and Instagram. I mean, really, maybe that was something deep inside myself that does not want me to succeed that got me to decide to go to Facebook and Instagram. I can't think of anything worse. So fortunately, and I'll give StreamYard credit. Okay, fortunately, I was able to switch it without having to create a new live stream because I wouldn't have been ready by 2:00 if I would have had to do that. So I was able to just switch it over to YouTube and then create a new live stream. So I'm like, okay, perfect. Now we good. It's like 1:58. Let me go take a selfie real quick. Post that to YouTube, right? I go and my YouTube app does not have a link to the live stream. It used to. I don't know what happened to the YouTube app. It used to always have a link to the live stream. Now the YouTube app doesn't have a link to the live stream. Maybe they were like, well, he's been using that a lot. He's been using the YouTube. He's been using the links to the live stream a lot. It's clearly very convenient for him. We can't have that. We can't have that. We can't have him overutilizing something that is convenient to him. We need to find a way. And this goes back to some people, after in a lot of bad relationships, enter into a new relationship with all of this baggage and all this negativity and all this pessimism, right? For me, it is technology. For me, it is technology. I always have a problem. I guarantee you, if they say you need to take these easy steps in order to set up your laptop for this new software, and I can have the same laptop everybody else has, it's gonna go wrong. I guarantee you, it's happened too many times. It's happened too many times with too many pieces of technology. I don't care if it's cell phones. I don't care if it's external hard drives. I don't care if it's laptops. I don't care if it's Sony Discman. I don't care if it's a Walkman. I don't care what it is. If it is a piece of technology, mine will be effed up. Off the top, off rip. I didn't do nothing. Out of the box, effed up. If it's coming to me, I swear, I don't know if it's the mailman or I don't know if it's the guys of technology. They're like, where is this package going? If it's going to Reese Waters, let me take that in the back real quick. Every time. So I guarantee, now I know a lot of you guys on YouTube, some of you guys are creators on YouTube. Does your link work when you're trying to post out lives? Mine just stopped working like 2 weeks ago. Just stopped working, right? So I've had to tease the last few lives on my laptop. Now, the problem with doing that, some of you guys may know, the problem with using my laptop to do it is I can't post a video as a community post on YouTube. A video is just a regular post. I have to post a picture, right? Where are my pictures? On my phone. How do I get my pictures from my phone to my laptop? I airdrop them. And what format do they come in? HEIC. Why? I have an iPhone and a Mac Air. I have an iPhone and a Mac Air. Why does a picture not go from the iPhone to the Mac Air ready to post? Never. I have to go to a whole third-party app and create and put it into a JPEG format in order to use it. Why? That makes So here I am trying to tease about my live. My link's not working, so I can't do it on my phone. I would prefer to do it on my phone because I know what a pain this is and I want to avoid all that. So I want to do it on my phone, but I can't do that because my link's not working. Fortunately, my link works on my laptop, but that means you have to get a photo to post with the link from your phone, and that's going to come in the wrong format. It's a very long way of saying that is the reason I do not tease this live whatsoever. But no, man, because this goes deeper than that. I've been dealing with this for 4 decades. 4 decades, technology decided, you know what? Let's give him the hard button. Let's give him the hard button. For 4 straight decades. Don't matter what technology it is. No matter what technology. Oh, well, AI will save you so much time and blah, 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 blah. I bet you my AI won't. I bet you my AI won't. Speaking of which, I was actually using ChatGPT a couple months ago because I was trying to collect events for my Waters Under the Bridge, where I give my month review, which it is April. Apparently, we're not doing that for March. I need to talk to my editor and see if we're doing that for March. But I was collecting content for my Waters Under the Bridge. I was trying to figure out what things happened in this particular month. I sent it in. What things happened in this particular month? Gave me some stuff. Great. Oh, this works well. What things happened in this month? Gave me some stuff. Great. Oh, this is work. What things happened this month? Okay. Well, I've seen that one before. And I've seen that one before, but it's fine. Great. What things happen? Oh, I've seen a lot of those before. Now it's starting to repeat itself. Okay, what things happening this month? Well, that's weird. Because I know that did not happen in this month. I know because I remember. That did not happen. That definitely did not happen in this month. Huh. Well, I guess it could get some things wrong. But if it's giving me one thing wrong, I bet it's probably giving me more things wrong. Let me look into some of the other of these and see if these all happened in the month that ChatGPT told me it did. None of them did. All wrong. All wrong. All wrong. And I didn't realize it until I was 6, 7 months in. All wrong. That's my AI. That is my AI. That's the AI that your boy gets. Let me see if this link is working now. Now I'm gonna go to my videos. We gonna start the live the way we normally start. I just had to get that off my chest. I none of my stuff worked right. None of my stuff works right. You realize I have a surround sound studio thing, right? I bought this like years ago, right? And it's a subwoofer, and it has a bunch of speakers that you put around the room, which it's corded, which means you got cords streaming all over. It's whatever. They're really long and whatever. So I bought this thing a long time ago. You realize it's never worked. It's never worked right. It worked right the first time I set it up. It worked right. The second I moved and I bought it at a time in my life where I wasn't staying nowhere longer than a year, because I was not settled into maturity yet. But I moved. It has never worked right. And you know what I do? I drag it everywhere I go and set it up. That is my version of the wooden TV, the wood cabinet panel TV that don't work, and you put the new TV on top of it. That's my version of it. I just drag these speakers everywhere. They don't work. They don't work. And I'm fine with it. I am so beaten down by the technology that has not worked in my life. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know, and I don't want you because I know I see this camera looking at me. I see this camera looking at me, and this camera is like, huh. I got this camera Black Friday. those of you that were watching the channel before November know how fuzzy all my content used to be. I got this content, I got this camera Black Friday, and I see you getting ideas. I see you, camera. I see you, camera, getting ideas. You were like, I didn't realize that I was following in this tradition of sorry ass technology. I didn't realize that. I thought I just showed up to work and I work until I don't work no more. I didn't realize I had options. I didn't realize I could opt out of working right. You are following a lineage of a long line of technology that just opted out of working right. Don't you get no ideas, Cameron? Don't you do that? All right. My link is still not working. Damn. How do I? Can't nobody post for me. See, this is why, and I have this on my agenda for today too, by the way. I have this on my agenda that I was going to I'm looking for an assistant. I'm looking for an assistant. And originally the idea was I would like to get an assistant to help me out with some research for videos, posts on social media, because I cannot stand posting on social media. I just feel corny posting on social media all the time. And that affects what I post. So I'm looking for an assistant to help me out with a little research, little stuff like that. Like for my other channel, looking up guests and things like that. I'm looking for an assistant. It's not going to be a whole lot of time. It's probably gonna be like 10 hours a week or something like that. But you know, I'm willing to work with people's schedules and whatnot. And if you are a younger viewer and you are watching, I'm open to that as well. If you're somebody that just like wants to learn and you're in media school or film school, whatever, I'm open to that too. So send me an email to reese.waters@gmail.com if you're interested in being an assistant. However, I would add to that list of things I would need an assistant to do is dealing with sorry technology. So you're gonna be dealing with some sorry. I don't know if you want hazard pay for dealing with sorry technology, and there is a very real possibility that in working with me, your technology will fail as well. I have seen it happen. I've seen it happen because my wife doesn't have this experience, right? So my wife, she just buys stuff, brings it home, and it works. Right? She just be buying stuff, and she opened the box and it be working. I be like, it's crazy. It's crazy. She just be buying stuff and it works. I've noticed in the last couple years, that has happened less often. There have been more issues with her technology for no reason. And I'm quite frankly, I'm concerned about the children. I'm concerned about the children because I want my daughter and my son to grow up in a world full of possibilities. Okay. I want them to not feel any sort of ceiling on the world of life above them. But if they learn to lose faith in technology at this young age, what does that do to them? What does that do to them? If they become like their father, knowing how badly I want this thing and how much I'm spending on this thing, that it ain't gonna work. When you get it home, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. None of your stuff don't be working. None of your stuff don't be working. It ain't gonna work. I don't want them to get to that point too young. Okay. I didn't get to that point probably until I got to that point. It's been happening my whole life. I didn't realize how bad it was, probably in my 20s when I realized how bad it was. Now, I will take some responsibility for what happened in my 20s because I was putting a lot of things on my technology that technology probably didn't want on it. So I was very thorough in the Kazaa streets. I was very thorough in the Napster streets. I was thorough. Okay, I had corners. I was like that. Okay, I have volumes. Matter of fact, we were just talking about this the other day. I have volumes. I have notebooks of content that will never be used. It will never be looked at again. It will never be opened, used, or looked at again. But you can't get rid of it. I spent too much time. I know I spent too much time on that. I spent too much time collecting all that content. So I have to take some responsibilities for what happened in my 20s. But since then, I didn't do nothing to create this situation. I didn't do nothing. All right, so let me post. What do I have to do? What do I have to do to post this live? I'm gonna spend this whole live trying to figure out how to tease this live. Now, what do I have to do? Let me think. Does my YouTube studio does my YouTube studio content live? No, it's not there. Private. Okay, so I can't go to it from YouTube Studio. I can't go to it from my regular YouTube app. I don't understand why. Oh, now I'm looking at myself. Okay, now how do I send this? How do I sound like an old person? Now what do I do? How is there not a link for me to? Would it make too much sense, YouTube? Would it make too much sense for there to be a link for me to send this? Crap. Okay. We working this out in real time. I'm gonna spend the live teasing the live. This is what we call meta, right? Okay, all right, here we go. Get shareable link. Okay, so I have the link, but I don't have anything. I don't have my picture. Okay, going live right now. Okay, so there's the link. Now I need a photo. Do I just use? Hold on, Reese Waters. I'm just going to find. I have to look up a photo of myself. That's what I'm doing. I am Googling a photo of myself to use because I can't use any of the stuff in my own phone. That's where I'm at in life.